Welcome to another edition of Biloxi A to Z, the insider's guide to what's happening in Biloxi. This is being recorded for Friday, June the 24th, 2022. We'll have your weekend preview, your weekend weather forecast, and we'll take you to a cool spot out at Point Cadet. But first, we begin today with real news, scraping the coast. It takes place this weekend. Joining me now is Major Michael Brumley with the Biloxi Police Department. We got a big weekend going on. Tell us about it.
We do, Cecilia. As our annual Scraping the Coast event is about to kick off for us, we expect, as usual with any event like this, a lot of traffic.
That's right.
With not a lot of places to go. We expect a lot of traffic on Highway 90 in the event area. And with the heat warnings that we expect for the weekend, we're worried about not only our people, but also our guests, anybody that's on the side of the highway, anybody driving up and down. Just need to be really, really cautious and stay hydrated and healthy.
True.
That's what we're worried about.
Yeah, because of course we want everybody to enjoy the event, but with a lot of traffic, like you said, doesn't the Biloxi Police Department have a traffic plan? Can you explain that a little bit? We
do. We have an event plan for any traffic-heavy event such as this. We have several throughout the year, as you know, scraping included. And about 3 o'clock in the morning on Friday, our works crews are going to be out putting cones up on the highway. We're not closing. We're not one-laning at that point. They're just being prepared in the event we do have to utilize it later if the traffic gets to a point where we have to do a one-lane closure. So those cones will be out. We ask people, please be careful with those. They are in the middle of the road in the center lane, but people tend to gravitate towards them sometimes, and we don't want to drag them all down the highway. So please be a little cautious when you see those cones out on the highway. They're there so that we can utilize them later, like I said, if needed. Hopefully we're not going to need them, but you'll have those out. We'll have some metal barricades out that are going to be near the crossovers, all of the intersections. That will be staged ahead of time, because honestly, once this event gets kicked off, and if we need them at 8 o'clock at night or midnight, by then it's too late to get crews in to drop those for us. So we pre-position those for this reason, and anticipating a traffic-heavy event. So in front of the Coliseum on a typical day, we see 17,000 cars on average pass at just that one intersection. In an event, you're going to increase that by probably 15-20% more on an hourly rate, and then probably for the duration of the event, we might see 90,000 passes of vehicles right there in front of the Coliseum. So
and Highway 90 is not really built for that many people at one time.
Not built for that many at one time. You know, that's our main east-west corridor from one end of the city to the other. Businesses, residents. I mean, we would ask people, you know, this event is coming. If you live in the area, work in the area, and if you can postpone a trip till later, it would probably be in your best interest. But if you work there, you live there, we will do our absolute best to make sure you get where you need to be. If you need to go home, we're going to get you home. If you need to get to work, we're going to get you to work. But we ask that you leave with plenty enough time to anticipate some pretty heavy traffic congestion.
And like the police is going to be out there directing traffic and making sure that it's flowing, correct?
To the best that we can, yes. You can only put so many cars in a certain area. And one thing that we always like to remind people is we can't just turn our blue lights on for us or red lights for a fire truck or an ambulance and make cars disappear. If both lanes are at a standstill, it's very, very difficult for us to get from point A to point B as it is. So that's kind of why we have a traffic plan in place of one-laning or closing intersections if we absolutely need to. We don't want to obviously start there. But sometimes there's nowhere for cars to go. And if we have an emergency and are trying to get by, if you can't go left or right, we know it's very difficult for the motorists. And we try and be as patient and accommodating as we can during those times.
So like you said, just make sure that everybody's out. Make sure that everybody is aware of the traffic plan. Make sure that you stay safe and hydrated. And if you want to find out about what roads are closing or what lanes or when it goes into the full traffic plan, as Major Brumley had mentioned, text Biloxi to 99411, and then you get traffic advisory sent directly to your phone. Anything else that you'd like to add, Major Brindley?
No, once again, just be patient, be prepared. It's going to be hot, and we'll do the best we can to make it a successful event for those that come to spectate, to participate, and then those that just have to try and get by in their vehicles.
True. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
The Biloxi City Council held its last meeting of the month this week. During the Tuesday afternoon meeting, 4 city employees were recognized on the occasion of their retirement for their years of service to the city and citizens. Also during the meeting, a Motor Vehicle for Hire Authority board member gave a status report on the organization, and Biloxi Police Chief John Miller spoke on the status of a neighborhood meeting for Hingen Place and Pops Ferry. To see a recording of the meeting, visit the city's website at biloxi.ms.us and click on the YouTube tab on the top of the city's website. Then click here. There will be no council meeting next week because, well, many city and community leaders will be at the Mississippi Coast Coliseum and Convention Center for the annual Mississippi Municipal League Conference. The conference will take place Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The league is a membership group that serves Mississippi cities and towns through legislative advocacy, programs, training, and educational opportunities. For more information, visit mmlonline.com. We are seeing an uptick in COVID case numbers throughout the state. As of June the 22nd, the health department reports more than 1,500 new cases of the virus statewide in a 24-hour period. 3 deaths were also reported. As for Harrison County, the health department reports that as of June the 20th, more than 500 new cases of the virus were reported over a 7-day period. No new deaths were reported. For more information about vaccination, links to appointments, and safety protocols, visit the city's website or call the Mississippi COVID-19 hotline at 877-978-6453 to schedule a COVID-19 vaccination.
Well, summer is officially here and it's going to be another scorcher this weekend. Highs are expected to be in the upper 90s to near 100 over the next 2 days. You may get a break from the heat, however, with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 on Saturday and mainly after 1 on Sunday. Tonight from 6 until 9, children and young adults with special needs along with their parents are invited to a red, white, and blue dance at the Donald Snyder Center on Pass Road. Admission is free and there will be plenty of music, food, and door prizes. While Scraping the Coast is the big event happening this weekend, a fireworks show will light up tonight's sky over MGM Park after the Biloxi Shuckers take on the Blue Wahoos of Pensacola. On Saturday at the park, you can expect to see fans of Marvel Comics dressed as their favorite superheroes. The team will host a Marvel Defenders of the Diamond game, and Black Panther will make an appearance. And on Sunday, it's a family fun day with pre-game autographs and post-game catch. Visit BiloxiShuckers.com for additional promotions and tickets to upcoming games. Well, if you haven't been over to Howard Avenue in the former Crest building to see the Ground Zero Blues Club, stop by this weekend. There is always a great lineup of entertainment happening, and a special karaoke event will happen on Saturday. Go to GroundZeroBiloxi.com for any tickets and more information. Over at Point Cadet Park on Saturday, the Gulf Coast Association of Pride is celebrating their 4th annual Pride Day. This year's theme is Pride, a Deeper Love, and the family-friendly event features arts and craft booths, food and drink vendors, and entertaining performances that'll go from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. Admission and parking are both free. And remember, look for all sorts of events in the Biloxi Community Calendar, which is in the June issue of B News Monthly. It can be viewed on the city's website by clicking here or pick up a copy at the Biloxi Visitors Center.
We leave you today with cascading sprays of water and views of the waterfront out at Point Cadet Plaza and the splash pad. Stay cool outside. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you again next week.